Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 2 of the kitchen cabinets overhead storage. Previous video, if you haven't seen that, press on that and watch it here because I'll be halfway through the kitchen cabinets. If you've already seen part 1, tune in. This is how I finished off the kitchen cabinets. Enjoy the video, guys. Yo, I don't know if you can hear me well, it's a bit windy. So this morning I'm just going to cut the second bench top, the bigger bench top with the oven cut out in it as well. Yeah, it's going to be good. And then I'll go into Bunnings and get some clear varnish, wax, something, whatever you call it, for the top of this.
What would you like tonight for dinner, darling? I can make multiple things at once.
So much goodness soon to be in there. Nicole's rocking the sunnies because she had laser eye surgery the other day. Yeah, so benchtop fits, oven fits. Oh my goodness, so sick.
And our sink fits and the tap fits. That's not in it.
Yeah, so I just got to trim the other bench top, take off 24 mil. We'll sand them down, we'll router the edges to make the edge real nice. And then we can go and get some stain and stain it. Stain it.
Oh, if we can just take a second for this. The flushness of the flush.
Is that, there's nothing
There's
in that, is
nothing.
there?
There's literally nothing.
Once I was happy with how the table edges were, I went and sanded the whole tabletop down with 240 grit sandpaper. I then cleared all the dust off the bench top before applying my first coat of clear table varnish. I'll put a link in the description to what we used. Once this coat dried, I sanded back the grains that came up through the varnish just with a really fine sandpaper before applying the next coat. bench tops were all finished, we then could install the cabinets for the last time. After I was happy with the cabinets fixed in, then I moved on to putting the drawers in. This was the first time I'd ever put drawers in or mounted drawer slides, so it did take me a while to figure out a system and how to do it all, but in the end I managed to get the hang of it. Good morning. Okay, so today I am going to be putting the latches on the cupboards of the drawers. Sorry, I do all these actions to prompt my brain to know what to say. I'm not doing it because I think you're dumb. So the latches I'm using are from RV Labs. Pretty cool little latch. As you pull the drawer front out, this little lock here like goes down. So this goes on your drawer front. This comes out the top of your drawer, or I'll do it differently. I'll show you how to do that in a sec. And then this goes on your cupboard and actually locks it in. So when the drawer closes shut, it clicks over that, and then it won't pull out. Like the drawer can't open unless you pull this, and then that will slide through. So pretty nifty. They're expensive. In Australia, they're like 25 bucks each. And so it comes with the latch obviously, and then this little catcher. The only thing it doesn't come with is the screws. But the way they work, they seem to work well. Just the feel of them. And they seem to be built pretty sweet as well. So they should last. I like them how they don't stick out much either. You're not going to catch yourself on them. Fairly low profile. I've been thinking and figuring out what I should do, what the best thing to do is. I'm going to cut a little slot like this in the fronts of the drawers and the cupboards. The way I built my cabinets, I didn't have this. I've broken it. So I built the cabinets going, yeah, sweet, throw them in. And then came to build the drawer fronts once these arrived and realized that I'm not going to be able to do it like they design it. So they design it to sit on top like this of your drawer front. And so when you go to open your drawer, it unlocks it, slides it out. I just didn't think that through when I built my cabinet. So I can't go and move every batten so that the batten sits above like this perfectly. The battens are kind of sitting, where are they sitting? They're sitting too high. That's what it is. They're sitting too high. So if I was to do that, there would be a gap everywhere. Just not looking good. So I've figured out that I'll just put this in dodgily. I'm going to cut a hole in like this, so that their handle sticks out the front of the door like that. Okay, a lot more fiddlier, and it's going to take a lot longer, but it's going to look smicko, and it's going to work for the cabinets that I've made. And then once I've put these all on, I'm going to take them all off again, and then paint the cupboards. But I just want to make sure I get this all sweet as. Before I go damaging or cutting holes in the wrong bit and messing around. But hopefully I won't make any mistakes today. Should be good. Less talking, and maybe go get another coffee soon. Okay, everything's painted, and it's just started to rain, yippee. So I might not get these painted with the second coat tonight because it might not dry. So, but I'll be home at like 7:30, so it might be enough time. I'll leave these lights on, and yeah, it's good, making it happen. Okay, I'm running off now. I'm all full of coffee and ready to rock and roll. So we'll see you tomorrow probably. You. Once the cupboard fronts were all finished, I moved on to building the pull-out table that was going to be underneath the bed. Okay, so I've finally finished the kitchen cabinets and bench tops. It's been a bit of a process because I kind of counted the the pull-out table as bench tops and kitchen cabinets as well. So put that all into the one video. Hope that's okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it now. Everything is done. Finished this as well. Put a fancy little light on it. Nicole's got a fancy.
Fancy?
Fancy? Is that not fancy
That's
plant?
fancy. This is not a fancy plant.
You gotta talk nicely to your plants. It's scientifically proven. Nicole's the plant bully in this relationship. No, so that's it for this video. Next video will just be us fitting it out. Just finishing touches. But that'll be in the next video. Sorry, giving away all our secrets. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, hope this video was cool and maybe taught you something. If not, got you excited or stoked to do it yourself maybe. It's lots of fun. I'm going to see Nicole in here a lot more often now. No, it's exciting. Very cool. Okay, see you in the next one.
Bye.
So you're not doing what? What do you mean?
Because, like, okay, imagine that the thing's there and you're trying to get to that. Isn't that so much more annoying than having it like that and you just reach in?
That's true.